Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. We've been having thunderstorms on and off for the past few days. And today I thought I would sit here and reminisce with you all about a trip I took with my friend Caitlin a couple of weeks ago up to Asheville and Hot Springs in North Carolina. Our ultimate goal was to hike up to the top of Max Patch, which is this incredible bald mountain with 360-degree views where you can see all the way to Tennessee. But we took our time getting there and just enjoyed the road trip, stopping at some local thrift shops and interesting little stores along the way. And we rented this really cute little Airbnb called BJ's Bunkhouse on this beautiful farmland. And it was only about 7 miles from Max Patch, so it was absolutely perfect for what we needed. So we weren't going to hike up to the mountain tonight because it was raining and thundering, and then it stopped. So now we're going up a little bit later than we planned. So I don't know how sunset's going to look, but we're still going to go up tonight and see what kind of views we can get. I think it's still going to be really beautiful. The road up the mountain is mostly gravel, and it's quite narrow and steep with a lot of sharp twists and turns, but we made it safely. And once you get to the parking area, you have about a half-a-mile hike to the summit, but the entire loop is about 1.5 miles long. Now, I'm definitely not in the greatest physical shape, so the uphill hiking was a little bit strenuous for me. But I'm really working toward becoming stronger and challenging myself more, so this was a wonderful opportunity to do that. And my, was it ever worth every single bit of effort. Like, I feel like I'm in a movie when I look at the screen and see that behind me. I'm like, that's a green screen.
Look at that.
Like, oh my God.
It's beautiful.
Oh. Coming out of the woods and into the clearing at the top of the mountain was like entering a different world. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. There really aren't words to properly describe it, and this footage can barely do it any justice. But as an artist, I couldn't help but try and capture some of the beauty. There was this perfectly unexpected moment just before the sunset when a big cloud came rolling in, floating right on top of us. The air was thick and moist. We danced around and giggled like children with pure joy, just soaking up all of the magic. And when it left, slowly creeping over to the next mountaintop, it was like a weight lifted off of me, as if it took some of my fears and worries away as it went. So we were definitely just like inside the clouds, and now they have all rolled out and like all the mountains are visible again. You can see that cloud right there behind us. We were just inside that, like literally in it. We came back down the mountain just as the last bit of daylight slowly slipped beneath the horizon, and headed back to our Airbnb to squeeze in a few short hours of sleep before making a second hike back up for sunrise the next morning. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're awake, we're packed, we're make-uped and ready to go because we might be a little bit crazy, but we're so excited to get back up the mountain and watch the sunrise. We got like 4 hours of sleep last night because the car had a few issues with the brakes coming back down the mountain. So we were up kind of late, like dealing with that. But yeah, we're staying positive. We're going back up the mountain in just a few minutes here, and I am excited. It's super dark, and I know that this camera can't even see me right now. There's somebody's headlights in my face. But we just made it to the top of the mountain. We're getting ready to do the hike up now, and the sky is starting to turn blue. We're gonna make it in perfect time for the sunrise. We watched intently as the sky slowly became painted with the most radiant streaks of reds and oranges, pinks and gold and yellows. Colors that only exist in those moments just before dawn. Colors there aren't even names for. And as the mountains appeared to give birth to the most glorious sun, I said a prayer of gratitude that I am able to witness this kind of beauty, able to be alive and present in a moment of such pure joy, expressing my appreciation for the earth and the sun and the universe as a whole. We spent some time just joyfully wandering around the rim of the mountain, identifying different types of herbs and wildflowers, taking pictures, and spending several moments just staring off into the distance, almost in disbelief that something so beautiful can even exist.
This was like absolutely 100% worth coming up here twice for. I don't even care that we had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like this view, even the view behind us, looking at just the mountains, watching the sun rise up over the mountains, so beautiful.
And when the time came to say our goodbyes to this seemingly make-believe land, we did so reluctantly, trying to savor each and every moment of her majesty before heading back down the mountain. It was the kind of beauty that changes you and stays with you for a lifetime. We left with hearts full of love and appreciation for the universe.
We made it back to the car.
It has been really nice making this video and revisiting our adventure as I go through the footage. I appreciate each one of you very, very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. And as always, I hope that you do something to take care of yourselves. Bye.
At least it's not hot right now. No. I mean, I'm sweating, but it's not hot. I don't even care if this video is like 3 hours long. It's like there't a magical dragon on top that mountain puffing smoke down it. That's what it makes me think of. I don't care how unrealistic that sounds. It's too wet for my ass.